one thing that people who find lasting peace and healing do differently than people who don't. Instead of over-focusing on their problems, they recognize and see that their problems exist, but they also see something else. Even before you begin to ask, is it possible? Start by asking where your focus is. Do you see the problem? Do you only see the problem? Because that becomes an optical illusion, and it becomes the only thing that you can see. And then seeing the problem, or rather overseeing the problem, prevents you from being able to move past that problem. It's a bit like the optical illusion with the old lady and the young lady. Which one do you see? Because they're both there inside of the image. It was never about whether or not the other half of the image existed, whether or not you were having struggles in the first place. That reality first needs to be acknowledged. I read a study recently that talked about how the people who experienced medical symptoms related to their anxiety and their mental health were also more likely to over-focus or fixate on those problems, and that fixation exacerbated those problems. The reverse is also true. When we know what's possible, when we are able to see the future and envision the future, that's when we can start to take steps toward that future. And those steps, however messy, however difficult, however seemingly insurmountable, those steps eventually, with all of their failures and their upsets, eventually lead ultimately to the healing and the peace that comes on the back end. Ask me how I know this.